Hey guys, today we're going to talk about wovens, non-wovens, and knits. A woven fabric is made up of threads being woven together on a big loom. I will be talking about where these threads are in relation to the selvage edge of the fabric, which is the part of the fabric that is usually at the top of the bolt of fabric at the store. It is usually white and has writing on it. On the whiteboard I've drawn a picture of a bolt of fabric that you would find at a store, and on the top I drew the selvage edge so that you guys can have a guide. The first thread that woven is made up of is the warp or lengthwise thread. It is pictured in the red lines that I have going across the board. This thread runs straight and long. It is parallel to the selvage edge of the fabric, and warp has the least amount of stretch. Weft or crosswise is the second thread that woven is made up of. I have shown it on the board with the black lines. I'm sorry they're not perfectly straight. It was really hard to draw on the whiteboard. Weft threads run perpendicular to the selvage edge, and they typically have more stretch, which is why they're usually the threads that are running around your body. This is an example of a woven fabric. This top part is actually the selvage edge of the fabric, so the threads running this way are the warp threads. Now if I turn it, these threads are the weft threads. Now if we look a little closer, we can see the individual threads. As you can see, the thread that I am pulling on is running perpendicular to the selvage edge, so it is weft or the crosswise thread. These other little threads that are sticking straight out and that I can rub are the warp or lengthwise threads because they are running lengthwise. Non-woven fabrics are made by using heat, pressure, or moisture on fibers. There is no grain line on non-wovens, and they are usually less expensive to create, but they are not very common in clothing. You will usually see them in costumes or other little things. Felt is actually a very common non-woven, and this one was actually made using recycled plastic bottles. So that's pretty neat for the eco-friendly. Knits are made using one or more yarns which are continuously looped within themselves on a knitting machine. This picture that I've drawn is a very close-up drawing of what the yarns in a knit fabric would typically look like, so you get a somewhat idea. There's usually more yarns per inch in a knit, and this fabric will typically run and also curl. So be aware of that. So as you can tell by this knit, it actually stretches a lot more than the other fabric. And you can also get different amounts of stretch in knits. And here is a close-up of the knit fabric, just in case you wanted to see it. You can kind of see the loops that I was talking about earlier in it, and how different it is than a woven fabric. I hope this helped you guys. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for next time. See you guys later. Bye!